Hey Danielle, it's a little late on Wednesday, so I went ahead and just compiled the numbers for the call tomorrow, and so wanted to report on this. Sorry, my music's playing. Um, so website traffic still trending fine. 23.74% year over year user growth. Page view is dipping a little bit, and that's something I'm keeping an eye on. We talked about this a little bit last week. I do see some softness in traffic right now, and I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's cookie problem somewhere, something related to GDPR or CCPA, the California regulation. So I'm keeping an eye on that. Moving on to MQL commitments. Last week, I discovered why everything was so much higher. That's because when I went to SciSense, all of the buckets had been checked, and so that's why everything was 100% last week or over as far as attainment and pace. So, having said that, corrected that this week. I don't know why that happened last week, but I will, make sure to look at that in the future if there's any kind of variation. Yellow on large, we're going to, right now pace is at 90%. So, not as off as we have been in the past, but still, not 100% where we want to be. Mid-market and SMB are fine. Actually, there was a little bit of change in mid-market, but SMB didn't change at all. And I think that, just shows us that, inbound is driving most of what we're seeing there as far as pipeline. And then going on the pipeline, this is really hard to nail down right now because we do still have that, massive spike in pipeline in July. So I love with that number, but then I just replaced that number. I think it's 94.1 million in large. Replace it with something a little bit more. Even a low estimate at 7.1. And that puts us at a 64.44 attainment, and then pace is 125% based on that. So I just want to go over that so you can share, contextually what I saw here in the numbers, and specifically want to mention the error last week on my part whenever mix up the buckets and didn't catch that those buckets had been all added into our total. So I'm going to post this, and I'll catch up with you at some point tomorrow. Thanks.